another edition of Cool Cars and Interesting People. You know, when you're talking about powerful and going the extra mile and strength, you talk about Kyle Gruninger with one of the most dynamic voices in the entertainment world. He's the man we're going to talk to today. But the cool car, we're going to change it a little bit. It's actually a very cool truck. It is the Ford F-150 from Dunlop Ford. Here it is, the Platinum Series. Let's bring in Tony Esford to talk about this baby. This is really quite the car, and you guys have a reputation.
You know what? You just said that right. It is a car. It doesn't drive like a truck. This is an unbelievable vehicle.
Yeah. Talk about why it's a Platinum Ford.
Well, Platinum comes just like your last segment with the Nissan. It's a specialty package. It comes with upgraded seats. It comes with some luxury features like massaging seats, right?
I love that.
Very nice.
Yep.
Some badging, some very nice features, the wheels, for instance. But best of all is the interior on this vehicle.
And also, we're talking about safety. This has got a great safety record.
You know, it's the only vehicle in its segment that's actually a 5-star safety rating. With the all-aluminum, military-grade aluminum, they've improved the strength by 30%, but yet made it lighter by 700 pounds. So it's unbelievably strong and safe.
You know, and this is not just for you know, your basic farmer. You can you know, mom and dad can go out and get groceries with this thing with that you know, what you got in the back there.
That's exactly it. You know, with Ford's new 2.7 liter EcoBoost, for people who just have a light towing or city driving, it's phenomenal on fuel.
Yep.
Yep.
And did you know that this particular truck inspired one of the songs from The Sound of Music?
No, I didn't.
Climb every mountain, ford every stream. Let's go find Kyle. Hey!
Hello.
Kathy Zaborski, how are ya? Is Kyle in?
You're so funny.
That's my new West joke. I'm sorry. Are you in for some coffee?
Yeah,
You do
100%.
coffee?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure I do.
We're gonna go to lunch.
Oh,
Come on
let's
this
do
way.
it. All right.
Hey, Kyle, I got a Ford F-150 truck for you.
Ooh, all for me?
Yep. Did you know this inspired a song from The Sound of Music? Climb every mountain, ford every stream. Thank you. Hey, you actually laughed at that one. Thank you very much. Logic. Yeah, but wait for me.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I had it going and oh no. Oh.
Okay, we'll go. That's awesome.
If you want to fiddle around in there, you can. Okay, now what have I done? I got my four-way. Why have I got my four-way flashers on? Thank
Now are they
you.
off? See, look at this. We're good to go. We tried to turn the massage on while we got his 4-way flash.
Go ahead and try to find where the massage thing is.
It's gotta be in here, right?
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
It needs to happen. I need to find this.
It's a pretty, and it goes in a pretty good.
Multi-control seats. Let's do the multi-control seats. Ah, here we are.
There it is, massage. Do the massage. Do the passenger side.
Passenger side.
There you go. I just got me. I think I'm getting a prostate exam.
Interesting. More? More? Is that too much?
That's good. Oh my God!
Ah! Okay. I'm gonna try it out. I haven't gotten mine yet.
Go to. Have you got yours?
Yeah.
Okay. You better go high. Oh my goodness.
I go everywhere high. Oh my gosh.
Isn't that something?
Woo! This is better than my last night. This is great. I'm serious.
Can you imagine? This is what do you guys use for Incura when you're like, on the road?
We just have 15 passenger like bus kind of giant thing with a trailer.
15 passenger?
Mm-hmm.
Holy jeez. Wow.
Yeah, we decided to just get a vehicle that's reliable that you can rip across Canada in, and in the winter especially too, right? They're a little scary. It's like driving a giant skateboard on wheels.
Like, do you have to get a special license for that?
No, surprisingly, you don't.
Bus? Is it just a bus, right? Or
yep.
Wow.
I thought you would have to get a special license, but honestly, you really don't. You just get in there. It's scary because all they've done is taken the same axle that was on their like 8-passenger and put it and then extended like an extra 3 feet out on it.
Yeah.
So they're kind of crazy vehicles.
Yeah.
Top heavy and kind of wild, but.
Well, so you've got 5 in the band?
Yeah.
5 in the band?
5 of us, yeah.
So do you have roadies that go with you on the road, or is you just hire it when you go?
It depends on the tour.
Yeah.
Really, if you can afford to get, like, usually you start with a sound man, someone like lights manager, or some kind of like merchandise person as well. Yeah. And then slowly you can add more candy on top of that. If you can afford to get a guitar tech on there, and then another one, and then, it depends on the show, the tour, the budget.
So what kind of coffee do you do? Or do you do coffee, or you do what's your thing?
It really depends. There again, like I'm super caffeine sensitive, so you'll notice for the first start talking to by the end, it'll be a completely different person.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
What it goes. I'm gonna have a.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of this thing, and so I stay away from coffee if I'm trying to do things like sing.
Oh, really?
Or perform, just because it actually can give me too much energy. I can kind of like get the anxiety feeling. I start to sweat, and I start to just get really out of control.
Yeah.
I'm more of like a Seattle speedball kind of guy, as we like to call it, where you would maybe smoke in the morning and then drink a coffee, and the both of them would kind of level each other out, right? That's what it would be.
You're not a smoker, are you?
No.
Ever have been?
No, I never ever smoked cigarettes in my life. Cigarettes are not my thing.
No, I mean, you think about, you go back to the old Rat Pack. And Sirius Satellite Rat Pack. That's all they did. They had cigarettes and smoking, and luck be a lady tonight. I just, I don't know how they were able to keep their voices going. Because that is your livelihood, is your voice.
Yeah.
So you always want to be, right there, healthy, right?
Yeah, it kind of depends on your voice too. For me, I sound like a 12-year-old girl lots, so I have like a very delicate voice. If I do anything, like if I'm in a smoky area or if I'm out too much the night before, or I haven't slept, it really actually affects my vocals.
Yeah.
So not for me. I'm sure if you're like a metal guy or you're screaming a little more or something, it probably wouldn't matter what your voice sounded like. But,
so if you're in a vehicle and you're driving, do you like to work on songs while you're driving?
Not while I'm driving. I focus mostly on the road and keeping my friends alive.
I never worry about my friends.
No. I honestly haven't wrote much in the van or in the bus on the way when I'm touring.
But I mean, just singing them? You don't even do that?
I don't think so.
Really?
It's kind of strange when you're in that vehicle together with all those guys. You spend the whole time in so much music and craziness and wildness. Yeah. When those bus doors shut, it's kind of like this sanctuary away from it all.
Yeah.
The writing will more come when you're, say, in between sound check, you want to walk over and grab something to eat and you find something there. Different city, you kind of wander through the wilderness or something like that,
I know that whenever I'm in the show and I'm trying to memorize songs, I got the song in the car, because that's a lot of times that's where I get most of my time to be able to, kind of go back and forth with it, and then you get at a stoplight and you're doing
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
They look beside you, the person beside you just looking at you like you're fucking crazy, Yeah.
Oopsie.
Yeah. Sorry. And for me, I actually don't listen to music in the car.
You don't?
I don't.
Really?
It's a strange thing. There again, I kind of feel it's my only time of the day. It's like my sanctuary, kind of away from loud noise and music and everything. Yeah. At home, I'll go in and I'll put the headphones in, rehearse. You go to rehearsal and it's drums and bass and guitar all day, and then you go jam with the band and it's more drums. Yeah. So I like to get in the vehicle and just have it silent, to tell you the truth. Listen to a lot of talk radio, things like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
The Lodge Hotel. It's been here a long time.
It was my mother's first job.
Really?
Yep, she was a server at the Lodge before she was a hairdresser.
Really?
Yeah, so...
Did she ever serve me?
Probably, probably.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna go with yes.
Yes, for a long time she was in here. I used to go to the old Sunday brunch up here all the time too. That was really good,
All right. Now I'm gonna park it here and hope that they don't care.
You're gonna try and get me off this massage chair?
Yeah.
This is great. I'm just feeling it.
Hey, reserved.
Reserved.
You don't have to be though. Let it all out. Let it all be.
Funny.
Reserve. Cool. Grab a chair. Have a
That's
coffee.
that. Coffee time.
So here you are, back in Lethbridge.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
I love Lethbridge, and I love coming back here. My whole family's here, so I get to spend the holidays with like my mom and my sisters and everything, and I relish coming home and doing this. I love it.
Yeah. I mean, I've talked to you about this lots of times before about, you go from this incredible, and I don't know if you like the stereotype they call you theater rock, the band you're in Incura that you do. Are you okay with that?
Oh yeah,
sort of thing?
Theatrical
You're
rock.
a theatrical rock.
Yeah.
You go from that, and it's a real, well, it's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
and then you come to Lethbridge and you do the New West stuff, which is kind of on the other side of things.
Yeah.
So how does that mix for you? How does that work for you?
I get that question here and there, honestly, and Incura fans are amazing.
Yeah.
So Incura fans are usually like theater fans.
Right. Oh,
They're
they are.
fans
Okay.
of music. They're usually fans of something that is a little more progressive and pushing the artistic envelope.
Yeah.
So in saying that, they're actually really okay with almost anything I would do.
Good.
So whatever
Good.
I'm into, if it's like a dark cello, piano ballad, I know Incura fans are going to like it.
Yeah.
If it's a intense, high-energy rock song, they're going to like it. They're just fans of good music.
Yeah.
So as strange as it is, they actually help each other out a lot.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah.
The theater really pushes the metal side or rock side to a different place, and then the metal rock side kind of pushes my theater side to a different place.
So when you look back on your influences, give me some. Who are some of the groups, the bands, the voices?
Yeah, I'm usually with strong frontmen like Freddie Mercury, of course, Corey Taylor from like Slipknot, Jonathan Davis from Korn. These are all just metal, and Peter Gabriel as well. Things like anything from Genesis or a lot of that kind of stuff.
Wow.
More just intense, theatrical frontmen.
So are you do you have a troubled childhood?
I sure did, Mark. I sure did. My childhood, there again, was just mostly the same as everyone else's. When I was 14, started a metal band.
14?
Yeah, 14. Started a metal band and put out a metal CD at 14. It was like this whole talking about my life, and I was wearing makeup and dyed hair, and I think I had like 12 piercings in my face, things like that. Yeah.
So why did you go that way?
Honestly, I was a teenager kind of expressing myself. My dad left, which and I'm very okay with talking about. And I just kind of wanted to express myself. My mom just said, do whatever you want. And you can imagine with her, it's a little scary. All of a sudden, you got this 14-year-old, 15-year-old boy. She's got to raise him himself or herself. And so she just let me do whatever. So I put a full metal band in the basement, and she let me rehearse there every day.
Wow.
And that's all I did in high school, every single day.
So what's your relationship with your dad now?
It's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hey,
No,
thanks.
it's great. Oh.
Is this real coffee?
Yes, it is.
Is it hot?
Oh God.
Thanks for.
Did you put anything in it?
No, not at all yet.
Could you?
Hey, wait a minute. Your name is Kyle.
Yes, it is.
Oh wow! This is so serendipitous.
Thank you.
This is great.
He's Kyle too.
I'm Kyle. Nice to meet you as well, Kyle.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Oh, I'm good.
As am I.
I'm ready. Thanks. That's good. Let me ask you this sort of let's see, a rhetorical question.
Sure.
It's a full question. Let me finish it and then you can respond to it. Like, is this the real life, or is this just fantasy? Like, are you caught in a landslide with no escape from reality? I mean, if you open your eyes and you look up to the sky and see, like you're just a poor boy. No escape from reality because you're easy come, you're easy go, a little high, a little low. I mean, anyway, the wind blows. Does it really matter? To me.
How do you answer that question, Mark? It's just a quote of a song. At least you got every single lyric right.
I did. I did.
Every single lyric. I think I had to sing that song last year.
Yeah,
in New West.
that actually, New West did a phenomenal job of that. Of you guys.
Thank
did,
you.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, Bohemian Rhapsody. I remember seeing Queen in concert with Freddie.
Really?
Yeah, back in the unbelievable show. because you know, they came out with flash bombs, and he was unbelievable. But when it came to doing Bohemian Rhapsody, he said, you know, I don't really know how we're going to do this song, because you know, they had in the studio, they did like 34 overdubs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So he said, so they had the pre-recording vocals in the beginning of "Is This the Real Life?"
Yeah,
and then they launched into the, you know, the other stuff.
Yeah, okay.
And it was really cool. But you guys, you know, and again, to Paul Walker, who arranged it, putting it together, that was pretty sensational.
Yeah.
And I've said this to you before, that "Stairway to Heaven," one of the mind-blowing songs of the H Theater.
Thank you.
What did you think of those songs that you had to do?
It's actually kind of scary.
Yeah.
Honestly, I get pinned of doing iconic rock songs.
Yeah, and you
where-
better not screw it up.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you have to know, like, everyone knows every single lyric, every line, every note, everything. So when they say you're going to do Stairway to Heaven, it's kind of daunting.
Yeah.
Same with Bohemian Rhapsody. They hand you the music, and it's a thick book of music, and it's Freddie Mercury. There's no way I could even come close to comparatively to how amazing he is.
You did.
Thank you.
You did, seriously.
And so it's just shooting for that level of
Yep.
success or that level of performance. It kind of pushes you as an artist.
Yeah.
Paul Walker's amazing.
Yeah.
He knows my range, my voice. Makes me sound very good all the time. So,
What about the comedy side of it? Are you comfortable with the comedy? Do you enjoy doing that? 'Cause, I mean, you're, you know, I mean, because you're predominantly a rock and roll singer, you know, performer. So when it comes to what is what's your?
I have a lot of really good friends who are very, very funny. So I can play, as they say, the straight man, and I can just say a few lines and let them take the joke. Comedy is like it's a science.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Very much a science.
Ask me why I'm so funny.
Why are you so funny,
Tiny.
Mike? I don't know if that was better or worse. I know that's an old joke.
I know it's an old joke. Yeah, but old guy. Doesn't matter. No. So talk about being back with your. I mean, you've said this before. They are your best friends when you come back and perform with New West. So
100%.
So talk about those people.
I started New West when I was younger, maybe 18, 19.
Yeah.
And so they had a lot of influence on me growing up. Even the fact, like, I'm a vegetarian. I started because of some people in that cast.
Is that right? Yeah.
Artistically, you get to watch some brilliant performers who've been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
And I got to grow with them.
Yeah.
You start just become unbelievably close to people as you sit in a theater in a black box with these people for 10 hours a day, nonstop. I see them more than my family, more than my friends.
Yeah.
So they start to become your family and friends.
Yeah.
That's really it.
What does New West need to do? I mean, I know numbers are down, and then we're not just talking New West, but they're down across the country.
Yeah, of
you know,
course.
for theater.
Yeah.
What's going on? What needs to be done? What do you think? If there is a way to fix that.
That's a lot. For New West or for the whole place?
Let's start with New West.
Yeah. I really try and stay with New West Theater as a performer.
Right.
Like, that's where I feel that I'm the best, and that's kind of where I fit the best.
Yeah.
When you're hiring someone like a manager, an artistic director, all those kind of things, those are the people that are really involved in the decision making of the whole vision of the company.
Yeah.
For me personally, I just want the company to continue to grow, and I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
I really try and almost stay out of the politics
Sure.
of the office of any
Which-
company or any record label, anything. I would rather be writing the music or singing the songs than signing the checks and making the big decisions.
Yeah.
So in saying that, there's a lot of different ideas besides, bringing in younger audiences, bringing in how to get these people involved in live theater.
Yeah.
I don't know if live theater is as popular as it was on a mass scale, but there's a lot of really successful small independent theaters across the country. Street performing is up tenfold. Like, I have street performer friends who are making more money now than they've ever made in their lives. Like,
right?
sitting there, you go to Vancouver on a Saturday in the summer, and there's 500 people around them watching them juggle, stand on a rope on their head, and then disappear out of it. So. I think it's just finding engaging material, good songs, keeping things engaging, with the arts in general. I feel that as well.
Just as we tape this, we just found out Sharon Pete is the new artistic director And that is, having known Sharon for a number of years, that is just such a wonderful choice. She's going to be wonderful for New West. Yeah, what do you think?
Breath of fresh air.
Yeah, very nice.
Makes me very, very happy.
Good.
Sharon taught me all through grade 10, 11, 12 drama as well. I went to the Provincial Drama Festival with her. We wrote 2 ensemble pieces and performed in Red Deer and competitions with her, winning best ensemble, best performance, so many different things.
Nice.
Sharon holds a place in this artistic community in Lethbridge at a very high level. So she's going to be great.
You know, it's nice. I just heard that you gave back somewhat. You were in Toronto, doing sessions with kids who want to learn your craft.
Yeah.
What was that like? And it must be an opportunity for you to give back too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lucky and very fortunate that my record label in Toronto also runs something we call the Canada's Music Incubator. And Canada's Music Incubator gives me an opportunity to mentor other artists who are looking to get into the music industry.
Yeah. So what's your message?
My message.
Look into that camera.
Really, I try and not preach, teach, talk about honesty and hard work. That's really just saying if you want it bad enough, it's there and you can do it. Teaching mentorship from larger levels, like if you're a songwriter, why don't you learn from somebody who's wrote a few hit #1 songs? If you want to be a guitar player, well, let's go learn from the greatest guitar players in the world. I find that a lot of the time young kids just don't have the opportunity to learn from people who have done it before. In an industry like theater or the arts or music, there's no handbook on how to do it. So kids are going blind. I remember the first few years, I would write a song and then you play it at Pier 49 Pizza, which was my first gig ever in Lethbridge. And you just kind of hope for the best. You don't know what's the next step. Like, I need a manager. Well, you have nothing to manage. So it's a lot.
There's so much is on the business side of this business, right? I mean, you must have gotten some nice breaks along the way. I mean,
very much so.
And how do you get those breaks?
I will say,
is that hard work or is that luck or is that just
a little bit of both?
Yeah,
hard work and luck. I would say, and I'll say for everybody, it's just great songs. If you have a great song that everyone loves, the rest is easy. Really, if you have a #1 song, if I was to put it out and I just say I threw it on the internet tomorrow and for some reason 10 million people loved it, I'm going to have a great time. So just write a #1 hit song. It's that easy.
That's it?
That's it. Just write a song.
Where's my pen?
Yeah, write it down. In saying that, it's just really hard work. It's a lot of hard work. I was lucky enough to be in a radio competition in around 2008 in Vancouver with a bunch of other bands, and had the opportunity to get my song on the radio and then perform in front of thousands of people. And doing that, we won this radio competition and got radio play and a few consultation deals and things like that. I'm the kind of person to really dig into that stuff. And I met my manager, my record label, and my agent, everything through that.
And you trust them?
I do.
And that, I mean, that's important in this business, isn't it? Trust.
Analyze the data, as I like to say.
Is it?
Yeah, just analyze the data. Trust in, I don't know. I just like to see not your resume, but just on your successes. If you've managed a few other successful bands, my manager Rob Lanny has managed like Our Lady Peace. He manages Simple Plan. He manages Finger 11. Just really big, iconic Canadian bands. So I just really did the data on him, and that was it.
So are you having fun? Are you still having fun? It's just this whole, I mean, you're having the Christmas thing, you know, and then you're going to go back, getting your new album out, right? Incura's latest album. Is this fun? Is this stressful? Is it? I mean, because you got to make a paycheck. You got to, you know, you got to pay the rent.
It was stressful. I think a few years ago when I was really looking for the deals, my first record, and I really wanted to be something. I saw a lot of my friends who kind of got signed at the same time blow up a lot faster and sell a lot more, and then fade away really fast. So I started to really live in the moment. And I think on the last couple years of my life in writing my new record and doing a lot of theater and doing all this, I have taken the time just to sit back and enjoy what I do and be there. I don't have things holding me down. I have no mortgage I have to pay. I have no kids that I know about. I have toured Europe a few times, so we'll go back. But so lucky for me, that's...
Because you're kind of living a little bit of Lethbridge, a little bit of Toronto, a little bit of Vancouver right now. Is that all working out for you?
Yeah. I'm more of a West Coast kid. really, when it comes down to it. I like the ocean.
Yeah.
I like the trees. I like
Yeah.
the laid-back atmosphere. The cement jungle of Toronto is where the music is and where the business is. And I think if you're an artist, I think you should be there. That's where the population of where we are.
Yeah.
So I like Toronto for that aspect, but I would much rather be on a beach staring at the ocean.
So what's your definition of I've made it? Is there such a thing?
It's your goal, really.
Yeah.
It's anybody's goal.
Have you made it then?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I think I've done really well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is this the way you're gonna go for the rest of your life?
I never say that because
Yeah.
you don't know. Like, I will do music as long as it's fun, as long as I want to do it,
Yeah.
and I know that I can't stop now.
Yeah.
I've tried, if I don't perform for a few months or something, I get a little stir crazy. So I know I'll do it. I know I'll stay performing for a while.
Yeah.
But you never know. I don't know what I want to do in 10 years. If I want to, sure, but I'm not holding myself to anything.
How proud are you of Incura with you and the guys?
Yeah, that is my the thing that made me who I am. It's my baby. It's
Yeah.
everything to me.
Yeah.
We were here in Lethbridge in a basement suite in Blue Fox Boulevard North, and just like sitting there in the uplands,
Yeah.
doing things we shouldn't, and
Yeah.
playing rock and roll.
Yeah.
And from there to move out of here to a big city, to finding record deals nationally, to finding an international record deal, to touring internationally, to I've got to see it grow with my best friends.
Yeah.
And so
And the
very
guys in the
proud of
band,
it.
you're still your best friends too?
They are.
Wow.
They are. It's more of a brotherhood than it is a best friend thing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
don't get me wrong. We've had fights. We've left. We've quit the members. We've
Yeah.
had this. We've done that. But it's wonderful. It's what the band is.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't know. I just keep drinking them.
Okay, final thoughts. What's on your mind right now?
Right now,
Yeah.
I'm a little sweaty. The coffee
Yeah.
really starting to get into
Sort of
me.
get- here's that caffeine.
Yeah, this is it. For me personally, right now, I am very happy to be where I am in my life.
Good.
And I'm really enjoying being an artist. I'm really happy to be in Lethbridge and see Lethbridge thriving as an arts community. I did a solo show over at Club Didi the other day,
Yeah.
full of people.
Nice.
My friends are doing, like, they just did Carrie the Musical. There's people doing independent. Unsex just went all to Vancouver and toured out there, who my friends wrote and directed another play with Adam Boucher and Jay Whitehead and everybody. So to see all your friends succeed and be successful is really motivating.
Good.
And I'm super happy about all that.
And you're making Lethbridge proud. Thank you.
Thank you,
Kyle.
Mark.